Hey guys, so Amy uploaded a video called Getting Too Comfortable. It is 13 minutes long. So let's see what it's all about.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already done so, would you please hit that little subscribe button down there and maybe even the little notification bell so you get notified every time that I upload and also when I go live. I am so happy to say that I see my numbers going up, and I could not be more happier. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining this journey with me and joining my channel and becoming a part of us as a community. I am so grateful that there are so many amazing people here that are cheering me on and wanting to see me succeed in this very hard battle of addiction. And I could not be more happier to see that I am getting the support and encouragement that I really do need to succeed in this whole process. So welcome again to all of you guys. Thank you to all my loyal subscribers that have been here from day one. I appreciate you guys. You all know who you are. Thank you for just, being there and listening to me, allowing me to vent when I've needed to vent and cry when I needed to cry, and also celebrating my achievements with me because, well, what's better than celebrating with people that truly care and want to see the best happen?
I absolutely agree. And it's nice that even given a lot of the negativity that I know she's been receiving, it is nice to know that she does have the support out there. Believe me, I had someone tell me in my comments that I would have to have a fairly low IQ to trust anything that she says. And, I don't think it has anything to do with about how intelligent I am. I think it has more to do with me just wanting to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I saw, they showed me her, Kiwi Farms. And you know what? Yes, that everything in there seems very damning. But I also feel like I'm pretty sure anyone who hosted in there isn't someone that actually knows her personally. Like, if they're basing it off of what they've seen, and yes, I get it. People have an issue with her making videos, and then you hear her kids in the background. And a lot of people, and I think she said something about that she's going all day searching YouTube or a video or whatever. And some people are like, well, then how is she watching her kids? I get it. But the thing is, like, she could have misspoken. Maybe she meant it differently. Like, you don't really 100% know what it's like at her house. And, like, there was another post about her house being dirty. I'm like, I'm going to tell you what. I have a friend who's an awesome mom. And she has 2 children, and they're both autistic. And you know what? She doesn't always clean her house or get to clean their part of the house. The living room is theirs. They've got their toys. They spill things. But she's like, I could stress about trying to keep the house clean every 10 seconds, trying to keep my kids from making a mess. Or I could enjoy my kids being kids. And she's like, it's a dirty carpet. It can be cleaned. It's a dirty couch. It can be cleaned. She's like, it's not to the point where, like, I don't know. Like, I get it. There's that line between having a clean home and having, I don't even know the right word, like one in shambles or where it becomes worrisome. I get that. But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of times people are very judgy and they're like, we see this, this, and this. So obviously you're a bad parent or you're a bad this. But, I just try to give the benefit of the doubt. And trust that she and Ollie love their children and that they want what's best for them, and that, I get it. When you're a bigger person, cleaning can be hard. And if you don't have a lot of money, it's not like you can hire people to do it. And between the both of them, he works and then he comes home. It can be difficult. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not judging on anything like that, because I feel like it's not my house. They're not my kids. As long as they are happy and healthy and they seem just fine, they're well fed, they seem happy, they love her. So I don't know. I just feel like no matter what people's worries are, you can't 100% know anything. Just like I'm not 100% sure I'm right, I'm also not 100% sure they're right. Like, we just don't know, and that's the hard part. It's like, we don't know her personally, we don't know her life, we don't really know these things, so for us to just come right out and say, oh yeah, she's this, this, and this, I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I try my hardest not to judge people based off what I see in YouTube videos, because the thing is, like, when I record these videos, I'm recording my opinion on certain things, but I'm here maybe half an hour, and in that time, there's no way you can possibly know everything about me. Of, like, I might talk about certain things, but you don't know what I'm telling you is true, or if I mean what I'm saying, maybe I mean to say something different. You just don't know. And so a lot of people just want to assume these things, and even if they think they have good evidence, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But I'm just happy to see that she does have support, and I'm just hopeful that my opinion and my impression is correct when it comes to her, because, like I said, from my experience with her, my personal experience, I don't have anything bad to say. Like, I'm sorry.
Happen to you in your life. So thank you again, you guys. This week has been a week. So as you guys know, last week when I got on the scale, it said that I had gained 19 pounds. Well, it has been noted that it is fluid, and I have a blockage in my kidney that is creating it. We are working on it, hoping that it will do its thing if it can. If it can't, then I will have to go into the hospital, have a stent put up inside my urethra to allow it to pass through. And that's what I'm praying for, because I really don't want to have that surgery, because it is a very, 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 very painful surgery. And I swore to myself the last time I had this happen that if it ever happened, I would never get a stent put back inside, because it's that painful. So I am just praying that it does what it needs to do and it just goes through.
I hope so too. I really do. I'm sure diet plays a big part in it too. I know a lot of people say, like, what's cranberry juice or something like that. I'm not sure. Certain things you can drink or eat that will help, but definitely, trying to eat better and stuff will help your kidney get better. I hope. Hopefully it's not something that's far gone where it can't be helped other than with surgery. Like, I really hope not. But I know she's saying that it has happened before, so I'm not sure if she had a stent put in, why, like, what happened? Did it get removed? Like, I don't understand that.
I still feel like I'm retaining a lot of water. I have been drinking lots of water. I've been keeping this on board. I've had this one for a long time, but reason I'm doing this and not doing the gallon water is because it's easier to count how many of these that I'm drinking and not the gallon, because I can't manage how many ounces of exact that I'm drinking on the gallon as I can with this. So that is why I am drinking out of this one right now. My gallon has been being very kindly used by my children, so it's okay. Anyways, but I was thinking yesterday about something, and I think that it resonates in a lot of people. I think that a lot of people struggle with this same issue that I struggle with, and that is when you start to see success on the scale, you just kind of instantly get comfortable with whatever is going on, and you just start kind of reverting back to the old habits, because I guess maybe you think that you're strong enough not to have to be as strict.
Yeah.
But in my case, that's how it is. Like, I see a success on the scale and I start becoming comfortable. Like,
I actually do the same thing too, because you think, oh, I'm doing so well, I've got this, da da da. Like, oh, I can have this. It's fine. I'm doing good. Like, I actually did that today. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh, I can have that extra piece of whatever, because like I've been doing so good and da da da. Oh my gosh, it is a hard. It's crazy how that works, but it's true. It is true. I go through it.
You know, I start eating a little bit more than I should, or I choose different food that I probably should not be eating while I'm trying to lose weight. And I keep telling myself, well, the scale went down, so it's okay. The scale went down, so it's okay. And by the time I'm done, I'm just back to eating whatever it is that caused me to gain weight in the first place, and then we're back to reality.
I think that's the thing too about when you're on a weight loss journey and when you have to change your diet, is you always have to have it in the back of your mind. And that's the hard part too, because it's like when you go from not thinking about it to now, that has to be in the thought in your back of your mind, like, if I have this, what will happen, blah blah blah, or is this going to be a good choice for me? And it's something you just constantly always have to think about. You can't let your guard down, because the moment you do, that's it. You start eating all the unhealthy stuff and you start gaining the weight back, and it's no fun.
Cycle number stage 1. And I just, it's a struggle. It is a struggle, and I get so frustrated with myself because I know, I recognize it. I know as I'm doing it, I know that it's something that I am doing, but why I can't stop it, I don't understand. Especially if I know that it's doing, if I already know what is going on in my brain, why can I not stop it and just revert back to what I should be doing? I don't know what that draw is that makes me not be able to do that. Why I feel like I am a victim to this addiction so much that I allow it to completely control my brain. And honestly, it's a battle every single day to say, no, I'm not going to do that. No, it's just not worth it. But at the end of the day, did I win the battle or did I lose the battle? That's the question, because every day it seems like that battle gets a little bit more stronger because I seen success on the scale one time. So I've been really working on myself on recognizing when that feeling comes available, or when that feeling comes alive. I try to focus on it and say, okay, what can I do to not feed into this assumption that I'm okay to eat whatever because the scale went down once, but to continue to want success. And I do want success on the scale. I do want success in my life. But how can I get from that point to the point of overriding the feeling that it's okay to be relaxed and stick to what I laid out in front of myself from the very, very beginning of this whole journey?
Yeah, I feel like that might never be something that she can get a full hold on. Because, like, with any addict, like, getting too comfortable can be a huge detriment. So I feel like it's always going to be in the back of her mind, like, whether she should be eating something or whether she's actually hungry or just craving something. Because I'm pretty sure if you talk to people who have lost a good amount of weight and they're in a point, where they're healthy. Like, I watched, I'm a fan of Obese to Beast, and he was interviewing Zach Attacks Fat, I think that's what his channel is called, or his YouTube. And he was interviewing him, and he was like, I gained, I forget what he said. He gained weight because he got to a point where, he was too comfortable. And, he had lost his weight for a while. And so I think that, like, once an addict, always an addict. And you have to always tell yourself that, like, I'm still addicted to this food. I still have a problem. Yeah, I've lost weight. Yeah, I'm where I want to be. But to stay there, I have to always have the upper hand. And I have to, always remind myself that this addiction is there.
So yesterday, it was a really strong one because I don't know. I want Taco Bell so bad. I want Taco Bell so bad. And I know Taco Bell is one of the worst choices that I can have because their calories are very high.
You know what's funny? Like, I like Taco Bell because they have their Powerball. And if you get it without the beans and rice, it's actually not too bad. Because it's mainly just lettuce, chicken, guacamole, and then their, cheese. And then I think it's their guacamole ranch sauce or something like that. I know carb-wise, it's actually pretty good. I'm fairly sure calorie-wise it is. I'd have to look it up. But, I mean, there's always a way, like, to eat out every so often. Unless it's a trigger for you. And then it means, oh, I'm going to go eat out and then I'm going to have, blah, blah, blah. Then no, it's not a good idea. But there's always a way.
The sodium is high. And with already dealing with the struggle of my retaining water, why would you go and eat something that's got
1,000 milligrams of
more than
sodium?
a day's worth of what you need in sodium in one item? You know what I'm saying? So yesterday was a major battle with me of how I can get away with not falling into my temptation, but also allowing myself to feel like I'm not depriving myself. So I came home and I was like, well, what can I do? So I came home, I made something that was similar to a Taco Bell food, but I didn't put all the sodium in it. And of course, I was able to control the calories that I also put in it, which was fajitas. And I did not have the tortilla with it. I just kept the tortilla out. That way, then it was a little bit more of a controlled meal, I guess.
That's actually a really good idea. You know, it's funny, too. Someone had posted, like, a McDonald's Big Mac versus a deconstructed Big Mac that someone made themselves, and it gives you the recipe. I actually want to do that. If I do, I'm gonna have to put that up on my weight loss channel, because I'm like, that's really a good idea. I think I'm gonna look how to make the Powerball, because I'm obsessed with Powerballs. If I could even buy like a ranch avocado sauce, that would be good. And then I could cook my own chicken and stuff like that, which would be really cool. Sorry, I'm taking a picture of my kitty cat, because he looks so sweet. I don't know where this is going to show on the camera, if it's going to show, but, I mean, that's the sweetest. He's my lover. The little girl, she's on my feet, so she's doing good, but like, he comes up to me, and he, hugs me, and he's really sweet, but, she's better with my roommate, and, like, my friend, like, when they come over, she cuddles with them, they hold her. With me, she kind of fights me. I don't know why that is, but whatever. I love her anyway.
Meal that I was able to have, rather than go and get food out where I can't control what they've put in there. I can't control the sodium. I can't control any of that. I just brought myself home and did it. So I felt like that was a win. I felt like I won that situation, because I allowed myself to have what I was craving, but I came home and did it rather than do it by running through.
And I think that's so amazing. That's such a good idea. I'm sure there's a website where people come up with recipes for foods that they like at fast food, but like way healthier. If so, I'm gonna look it up, because I want to start doing that. I don't crave a lot of like the unhealthy stuff, but like I said, that Powerball, ooh, I have a weakness, can't help myself. But I mean, it's nice that even ordering through Taco Bell, like, still healthier, if I don't get the beans and rice. So, but yeah, I think it's a really good idea. Oh man, I gotta stop yawning.
Through fast food. Would have it been easier to run through fast food? Absolutely,
Sure.
because then I could have just came home, ate my food, and gone on with my day. But no, I had to go home, stop everything, cook the food, eat the food, then go on with my day. But that's also part of learning how to manage a journey that I have chosen to go on, which is my health, gathering the tools that I need to have a successful journey of weight loss. So I, more than not, I just, it's been a little bit of a hard week in that manner, because I feel like I just want to be I want to be so relaxed with everything. You know, I seen the success in my skill one time, so now I say, oh well, I can have a couple chips and it's gonna be okay. Oh, I can have a couple of whatever it is and I'll be okay. No, that's just not the way that it works. And I know that. I know that. Psychologically, I know that it's not going to get me anywhere. But, again, your brain sometimes is stronger than your body. And your brain can control a lot.
It's true. And the funny thing is, like, your mind, if you believe something wholeheartedly, like there's the phenomena where a woman thinks she's pregnant and she believes it so much so that she starts showing all the symptoms, even though she's not. I think they call that a hysteric pregnancy. I mean, you can convince yourself of just about anything, which I just think is amazing. That's why the placebo effect, you know, that's why they have that too, because a lot of times you can, like, if you believe that it's the pill that you need to fix or cure or take care of whatever, a lot of the times just your mental power alone will do that for you. I find that so fascinating.
A lot of the decisions that you make, because, well, your brain is what controls your hands, and so that's where the battle really is between your hands and your mind, because your mind knows one thing, your body wants something else, and so it's a constant battle every single day. How I'm going to win this? How am I going to win this battle of not veering off and keeping on the right track? I have not done a daily weigh-in this week because I do know that I am still swollen. As you guys can see, I'll take off my ring. You guys can see I am still very swollen. We do, my blood test did come back that my liver enzymes are up a little bit, but my kidney levels are fairly high, which indicates that there is a blockage somewhere. So now next week, this coming week, I have to go in and they're going to do an ultrasound within my kidney area and also check my liver and see kind of what's going on and where the blockage might be. Is it going to be something that can work itself out, or is it something that he's going to have to go in and intervene and get it out, you know, surgically? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I am still going to do my weigh-in on Wednesday, whether or not whatever it says, I can't control if it's going to say that it stayed the same or it went down or if it went higher. I don't know. I really have no control over that. But I will not go back on my word when I say that I will be posting a video of my weight no matter what on Wednesday. I may be proud of it and I may be wanting to hide.
Hey, believe me, I know how it is. I've had a few weigh-ins where I'm just like, oh, crud, really? But I still do them. Because, I don't know, like, you know, when I decided to go on my weight loss journey, I wanted it to be as accurate as possible. Why you gotta be in my way? Oh. As accurate as possible. So, I just want to get my weigh-ins, no matter what they are, at good or bad. So I'm glad that you're sticking with it. It keeps you in the habit of doing it too, so that's always a good thing.
As I posted, but you know what, all that counts is that I am sticking to my word, and that is I will be getting a weight update video up for you on Wednesday, but I'll still be seeing you guys before then. I started yesterday doing low impact working out. I don't feel comfortable yet recording myself, and the only reason why I say that is because I've got to do this when my kids are not around, so I've got to kind of do it at a time where they're either fairly busy, I can get them at the table and have them color, because I really do not want to put my children on video anymore, as you guys know. Yeah. So because of that, I am trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do this. But I am working on getting my camera, or getting myself filmed as I'm doing some workout. I found an amazing low impact cardio video on YouTube that I have really embraced, and I actually really like it.
That sounds awesome. I'm wondering, I don't know what Ollie's new schedule is, but I'm wondering if it's possible to just do it when he's home so that he can, you know, play with the kids or do something with the kids, maybe out back. I don't know if you guys have a big backyard or not. Depending on if it's during the day, I guess if he gets home at night, that doesn't really make sense. But or doing your workouts when they're asleep. I don't know. I don't know if there's just a different timing you could try so that you could do it. I mean, just the ones you want to record anyway when the kids aren't on camera. Because I get that. You know, it's a big thing to put your kids on camera, especially the way YouTube's working right now. I would be incredibly hesitant, if not completely, like, outright, I'm not going to do it. So I understand that.
Also, I've been doing a lot of walking inside the house. More movement, I know, also passes the fluid through your body, so that's also another reason why I've been really sticking to trying to keep moving. I've been downing my fluids as much as I can just to keep my kidneys flushing, and at that point, maybe it will flush whatever block is in there and get that passed through. So, anyways, that's pretty much my update as of for today. I don't know. I wanted to also film for you guys a cooking video, but again, it's if I can do it without the kids around. So yeah. I will keep updating you guys and let you guys know. Either way, you're going to see me before Wednesday, I am sure. Take care, you guys. I am so happy that it is Sunday, the end of the weekend, ready for a fresh new start for a new week, and I cannot wait to be able to do that with you guys. So anyways, take care. You guys have an amazing end of your weekend and a start to your new week. I will be checking in with you guys again real soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's funny. It's not exactly what I was expecting. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just, with her title, I was expecting something different. But yeah, I mean, I completely understand. You know, I've been there. And unfortunately, when you have a food addiction, you know, that's just, it's just part of it. Unfortunately, it sucks. But yeah, I mean, I liked this video. I think it's good that she's starting her physical activity again. I joined some hiking clubs, so I have my first hike with one of them on the 8th, I think. I'm going to try to look for some more that are maybe sooner so I can do some more, but, you know, I'm doing just the beginners ones because, well, I'm a beginner, so, you know, don't want to overexert myself or go crazy, but I definitely want to walk more, and I'm social, so, you know, it'll be perfect to do with everybody, but... And I may have already told you guys that. I can never remember what I say or when I say it. I do have a bad memory, unfortunately, and with my life being as busy and all the 5 million things I do in 1 week, I don't expect to always remember what I've said, but hopefully you guys still enjoy my videos. I apologize. I know they're always very shaky. After I sit here for a little bit, my leg starts to hurt, so I gotta move it. And like I said, the laptop's literally right on my legs. But this is the most comfortable way for me to do these videos, so that's how I'm doing it. And I apologize if it bothers anybody. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. And thank you for watching my videos. Please comment and subscribe. I always appreciate it. Thank you.